You've seen me take this skid out of my RMK, the Axis chassis, and with only 500 kilometers on it, we're looking at this kind of garbage right there. Look at that. 500 kilometers, or miles. It's miles. Okay, we're into miles. Nonetheless, that's really bad. These bearings are done. Just garbage, all of them. That's not really the way we like to see things, you know. With that many miles, I mean, I've got sleds here that I've got 1,000, 1,500 on or more, and I've never looked at the bearings. That's just telling me that I need to go through everything and really get to it. You know, up here in Canada, we deal with a lot of road salt. Some of your states may be down there, I'm not sure. But you know, to be honest with you, I'm not running the roads. We don't really trailer it. We do have it up on my sled deck, but that generally keeps it out of the salt. I think it's just snow. Snow, a little bit of salt, hot and cold temps, rust these bearings out. The bearing sealing surfaces get pitted, and then these just take a big giant dive in the garbage. But NTN has contacted me. They've come out with this great new product that we actually sell here at PowerModz. They're called the Black Ice Snowmobile bearing. Gimmick? I don't think so. Oops. At least we're gonna try it anyway and go from there. I'm always all about kind of new products and people trying to make things a little different. Now these are a little bit more pricey than your usual kind of bearings you get. And yes, if you go to a bearing supply shop, you can get all these bearings, the jobber ones, right out of China with all kinds of goo, grease in them. Some don't really have any grease in them at all. I've pulled apart and they might not last very long at all. They might last 3 or 4 years if you never check them, right? Kind of makes sense. So I never checked them, but they're still going. But really, they're not. They're not really doing what you want. And we run into this problem a lot with our sleds when they feel like they're really dragging. You know, your sled's working hard. Like, what's wrong with my sled? Have I gone through my clutching? Is it down in compression? What's going on? You know what? Just a few of these little idler wheels in here, when these bearings seize up, they'll really work your sled hard. They'll wear out your belts, your clutch belts. They'll make it feel like it's really dragging butt. And that's just those little bearings, right? So we're here to change it with these. They've got this cool black oxide finish on them. They've got super low temp grease in them. They've got a very cool new sealing surface on them that's just only used in this type of bearing. They don't have it for all their bearings, but they do have 2 or 3 of the main bearings that we use in snowmobiles. So that's what we're gonna put on here. And I might even do a little experiment where I take, you know, some jobber bearings or what comes from Polaris or Skidoo or whatever, and throw them in a little bit of a salty water bath and just see how much longer these last. And you know what, guys? We take our stuff apart here on a regular enough basis that we'll be able to know what these things are looking like after a short period of time. But if I get a longer period of time out of them, for spending a bit more money, then I'm going to feel pretty good about that, because we don't have time to really mess around and rebuild an entire skid with all the bearings, you know, every 2 years. Doesn't make sense. I got a lot of sleds. Not everybody has that many. I have to, because I have to make everybody happy. You need your Articats and your Yamahas and your Dews and your Polaris and all that. So we're doing it. But that just means a whole lot more maintenance, and I think this is the way to go. This kind of makes sense to me. Gimmick? I don't think so. But we're going to try it out. Like I said, they don't have black ice and everything. These are the other NTN bearings. These are the snowmobile bearings with the low weight or low temp grease. You got to make sure you use low temp grease in your bearings. That's why you don't get the general service jobber kind of bearings for your sled. You got to make sure they're low temp, especially when you're running something like an Elan with a whole lot of bogey wheels. I think there's 12 bogey wheels on that Elan. And I did it when I was younger. I made the mistake of, oh, I'm just going to put some grease on there, you know, Mom, and get her done. Not good. None of those wheels really want to move on a cold day. Low temp bearings all the time. Always make sure you ask for NTN bearings. And that's the only way to go. And before I forget, make sure you subscribe if you like my channel. It really helps out with the numbers. Give me a big old thumbs up. Make sure you check out www.powermodz.com, our website. You can buy all this stuff direct from us, no problem. Now, I showed you how to take these out in my previous video. This is easy peasy, very simple stuff, guys. I'm here to show you how to do it, because you don't need to send this to a mechanic to do it. Look at this. Got our bearings. Look at that. We've already popped that out. We've got all the particular sizes that we need. That's it. You can always start by just taking your old bearing. Look how that seal's punched in and actually melted on that. That's crazy. You can just take your old bearing as a bit of a guide on here. Do one of those. Bam! That is now in place. I mean, how much more simple could all of this be, right? Just one of those. It's a little loud and nasty because it's up here on the table. If we're on the floor, it'd be much more quiet. Here, I'll just hammer this in. I know you can't see from over there. Don't worry about it. If you use something that's too small, you're going to damage the seal. You don't want to do that. It's not a smart thing to do. You can use a whatchamacallit?
Socket.
You could use a socket here. I've got a socket. You could use your press. Is that enough? Not enough. Get in there. Oh, there. Oh, I did it too. Stupid can of stuff. That always happens. This is just going a little bit. I don't know how many cans I've dropped. Here we go. Don't have my glasses with me. I'll have to do my safety squint. I think this one goes in the small guy. Make sure when you're putting these in, you hear your little click. So I have my fingers on there holding that just for that reason. Now, is this the right one? Yes, I think so. And sometimes, if you're not quite sure, you can just put your old bearing on top. See, there's still a little bit of play. It's not going to get jammed in there. Just do one of these. Watch out there, Simon. That'll usually sort of find the happy place. A little too big. This one. That's how we do things here at PowerModz. A big hammer. These only make sense to me. Yeah, you know, I could try to sell you stuff all day long. We can do it. I mean, we can sell you super low temp bearings for snowmobiles, no problem. But I think if you want to go a lot longer without having to replace them, these new black ice by NTN are the way to go. So I gotta thank you guys as usual. Make sure you keep coming back. We are gonna install this in our sled. I've changed up the drivers. I've put these new anti-stab wheels on here. Making a lot of changes. That's how we sort of roll. I mean, we've got no snow, so now's the time to do it. I gotta thank you for watching. All right, Simon, let's get these wheels on. Bam.